Magandang araw, magandang gabi, magandang umaga Pilipinas at sa lahat ng mga kababayan natin saan mang sulok ng mundo kayo nanonood ngayon ng bidyong ito. Kumusta po? Ako po si Joel. Pagpatuloy natin yung ating nasimulang pag-usapan patungkol sa deuterium at nagpo-focus tayo ngayon sa energy dahil merong energy crisis na nangyayari hindi lang sa Pilipinas kundi sa buong mundo. At meron tayong resource na ginagamit sa Pilipinas ngayon na merong initiative para gamitin upang magkaroon tayo ng sarili nating supply ng energy. Yung huli nating video na pag-usapan natin, napanood natin, napakinggan natin ang tungkol sa Bataan Nuclear Power Plant. Now, alamin natin ano itong nuclear power plant. Paano ito makakatulong? Okay. So, sabi, what is nuclear energy? Nuclear energy comes from the binding energy that is stored in the center of an atom and holds it together para i-release yung energy. Itong atom, kailangan mag-split into smaller atoms. Ito yung tinatawag nila na fission or nuclear fission. Boom. Okay? So, paano ito ginagawa? During a reaction, smaller atoms don't need as much binding energy to hold them together, so extra energy is released as heat and radiation. Pakinggan natin itong video ng isang website, edfenergy.com. Ito yung video nila. Pakinggan natin.
We use electricity to power every aspect of our lives. Simple stuff like making a cup of tea or powering our tablets and phones. We are on a journey to find out where some of this electricity comes from. We're inside a nuclear reactor, and if you look below you, you'll see we're travelling downwards towards the reactor core. This system has just been refueled. It is powered by fuel rods that contain uranium, which is a natural element that is mined from deep in the ground. We keep it here, inside these metal rods. Let's take a look inside. The system is about to be switched back on. To see how uranium makes energy, we'll need to get smaller though. Now we're shrinking to an atomic level. Here, right in front of you, there's rows and rows of uranium pellets. In total, there are over 2 million fuel pellets in the whole reactor. And it's inside these pellets, each only a centimetre tall, that nuclear fission happens. Let's get even closer. At this scale, we can see actual atoms and neutrons. Neutrons are the particles that help us unlock all that energy from the nucleus. But they move fast, so first we need to slow one down. And to do that, we simply use water. Let's follow this one and see where it leads us. Pay close attention. Firing this neutron into the nucleus of the atom causes the nucleus to split in two. This is the fission we mentioned earlier. And as the nucleus splits, it releases its own neutrons. Some of these newly released neutrons, slowed by the water, hit other atoms, causing more fission. And so the chain reaction begins. In our reactor, there are an incredible 5 million fissions per pellet per second. Look around you, and you'll see them happening everywhere. Each time a uranium nucleus splits, it releases its awesome energy. This energy heats the fuel pellets, and in turn the water in the reactor, to more than 300 degrees Celsius. The powerful chain reaction has heated the water in the reactor core. And this heated high-pressure water now travels through pipes out of the reactor vessel at 35 miles per hour. It all sounds very dramatic, but understanding the physics means we know how to regulate the chain reaction. In the space beyond the pipe, the heat from that water turns more water into steam. This steam is what drives the turbines. All of that power just to make a turbine spin. It's really quite a simple system. These steam-driven turbines generate more than 1,000 megawatts of electricity. That's roughly enough to power all of the houses in Greater Manchester. All of the steam leaving the turbine is condensed back into water and pumped back round to the steam generators to be turned back into steam again. So, here we are, back in the main reactor where we started. You see, the simplicity of this system makes nuclear power incredibly effective. As you've seen, with nuclear, a little goes a very long way.
So, yun yung simple explanation. Pero sa ating mga hindi sanay sa ganito, of course, medyo complicated. But alam natin may mga expert, sila nakakaalam nito, silang gagawa nito. So, yung Bataan Nuclear Power Plant would work the same way. Kailangan natin yung uranium as a fuel sa nuclear reactor or power plant. So sa napanood natin na video, naintindihan natin na yung nuclear power plant ay magpuproduce ng steam para patakbuhin yung turbine. Yung turbine ang magpuprovide ng electricity. So, all good. Pero ang kagandahan yan, merong mai-extract from the process na additional renewable energy source, which is hydrogen. So ngayon, basahin natin itong isang website. This is from US Energy.gov, Office of Nuclear Energy. Ito yung latest nila, November 9, 2022. Meron ng 4, kasi ang US has been running a nuclear power plants for some time. Merong 4 na nuclear power plants, they said gearing up for clean hydrogen production. This is a very good news dahil imagine kung yung Bataan Nuclear Power Plant is able to produce and provide electricity at a cheaper cost, and at the same time makakaproduce tayo ng hydrogen, then yung memorandum of agreement sa Japan, kasi ang Japan nagpuproduce na ng hydrogen, at matter of fact meron ng sasakyan na Toyota na hydrogen. Mamaya papakita ko sa inyo, share ko sa inyo. Actually, commercial na nasa Japan, and available na sa California, dahil dito sa Amerika, California pa lang ang merong mga hydrogen fuel station besides Europe and Canada, pero dito sa Amerika, nasa California nagsimula. So mamaya tingnan natin, panoorin natin yan. But anyway, basahin natin ito. Hydrogen has the potential to play a significant role in the nation's transition to 100% clean energy. It can be used across multiple sectors to store and deliver usable energy to power the grid, drive industrial processes, and create energy-dense fuels needed for long-haul trucks and airplanes. Pero 95% ng hydrogen currently produced sa US galing sa natural gas, resulting in carbon emissions. So meaning, ang nagpuproduce ng hydrogen ngayon is yung natural gas. So hindi pa ito sustainable, hindi pa ito 100% green or clean energy. Kasi most of the hydrogens currently produced made through steam methane reforming. In this process, methane reacts with high temperature steam to produce carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide, and hydrogen. So hindi pa malinis ito. Pero ito yung pinopropose nila, nuclear-powered hydrogen demonstration projects. Meron ng isang station sa Oswego, New York, 9 Mile Point Nuclear Power Station. Merong sa Oak Harbor, Ohio. Merong sa Red Wing, Minneapolis, at Tonopah, Arizona. So, DO is continuing to support the development and maturation of clean hydrogen production, including funding for 6 to 10 regional clean hydrogen hubs across the United States through the bipartisan infrastructure laws. At least one of the hubs will be focused on clean hydrogen production using nuclear energy. So, nuclear energy is here, and soon, parang kung maalala nyo paano nag-evolve ang cellphone back in the days. Parang akala natin it would take a lot of years bago natin mag-materialize yung phone. I remember back in the early 90s, first time ako nagkaroon ng cellphone na yung battery napakalaki. Tapos yung cellphone is talagang tawag lang, walang video at saka walang internet. So that was the time. Pero it evolves fairly quickly to the point na ngayon everybody owns a cellphone at saka nawala na yung mga long distance call fees. We used to spend like $600 to $800 a month sa mga long distance calls, international calls sa Pilipinas. But now it's all free. You have Messenger, you have email, you have live conferencing, Zoom. Every ways that you can connect online is available na, and it developed very quickly. So hindi ho malayong mangyari that this will develop very quickly. Dahil, like I said, ngayon, ang alam ng karamihan natin is yung EV, electronic vehicle, like yung Tesla. Marami pang iba dito sa Amerika, napakarami, iba-ibang brands na. But the hydrogen, may iilan-ilan pa lang, and alam natin that eventually it will pop. So ito yung hydrogen car ng Toyota, no? Toyota Mirai, which has been available for a couple years now, maybe more. Ito yung latest nila, 2022 Mirai. Panoorin natin.
For 2022, the game-changing Toyota Mirai continues to showcase what it means to be a seriously smart fuel cell electric vehicle. This second-generation sedan is powered by Toyota's most advanced alternative fuel technology, which turns hydrogen into electricity to drive the wheels. This means extended travels without smog or harmful tailpipe emissions. The only byproduct is water. As an added bonus, there's no charging required. That's just one part of Mirai's incredible story. Look closer and you'll find premium styling and design combined seamlessly to deliver a truly distinctive driving experience that's backed by enhanced range and performance. And it's available in 2 grades, XLE and Limited. Let's take a closer look at this future-forward vehicle. Mirai's stylish look is more aerodynamic and sculpted than the previous generation, thanks to its distinct design philosophy that evokes a sense of elegance and motion from every angle. This luxury sedan architecture provides a long wheelbase and a lower, wider stance that doesn't just look great, but also helps enhance driving dynamics. And these sleek, flowing proportions are complemented perfectly by Mirai's standard 19-inch.
Anyway, yun yung specs ng Toyota Mirai, but it's hydrogen powered, nagko-convert into electric. So they are one of the pioneers. Magandang nagkaroon ng collaboration ang Pilipinas with Japan, because eventually with our Bataan Nuclear Power Plant adapting the technology ng US, we could possibly produce our very own green hydrogen. So I think it's a good transition from our old system to the new era of producing renewable energy. And like what I mentioned before, pag nag-invest ka, like in any form of investment, you have to calculate your investment versus ratio of reward. So I think sabi nga ni Congressman Mark Cuangco is it's a no-brainer. So it's a good idea and it's a good push. So like I said, tayong mga ordinaryong mamamayan has to get involved with the discussion, participate sa usapin, and we can make a smart decision, educated decision, if we have to support this. Should we? Nakita natin yung iba-ibang angle, at it's about time na we have to speak up and raise our voice. Hindi pwedeng manahimik na lang tayo at hayaan na lang natin sila, and darating ang panahon na hindi natin gusto, magko-complain na lang tayo. That's why we have this type of discussion, sort of like forum. So I'm hoping na it will encourage everyone. So yung akin is let's help together. Share, comment, subscribe. Kung ayaw nyo naman mag-subscribe kahit libre, or mag-comment, gagawa kayo ng inyo, it's up to you. I really don't care. All I care about is participate. Be part of the conversation. Dahil para sa bayan natin ito, para sa future ng mga anak natin, yung mga apo natin, yung mga susunod sa atin na generation. So, let's participate. And alam ko, maraming ibang channels dyan that are discussing the hydrogen, the clean energy, the deuterium. You know, kaya lang, we have to understand, we have to study, we have to get educated, we have to become part of it. Dahil yung mga mambabatas natin, hopefully, makikinig sila sa atin, dahil kung well-educated tayo, we have informed decision to make. And, you know, we will get their respect as they get our votes. So, ang susunod natin is from fission to fusion. Dahil yung fusion, ang kailangan doon is deuterium and tritium, which doon nagsimula yung ating discussion. Okay. So dito ho natin tapusin itong video ito. Maraming salamat sa inyong time, sa inyong panunood. Again, ang hiling ko lang is tulungan yung ikalat ang impormasyon upang dumami yung participant ng ating discussion. At hindi lang ho ito discussion na patungkol sa energy. Magkakaroon tayo ng discussion about livelihood sa Pilipinas, about yung employment opportunity, yung mga inflation, paano natin i-counter yung inflation, paano tayo maging more informed towards becoming entrepreneurship. So marami ho tayong pag-uusapan, so hopefully subaybayan nyo at makialam, makisali, at makipagtalakayan. Sa susunod na pagkikita ho natin, ako si Bay Joel. Maraming salamat ho. Ingat ho kayong lahat. And have a blessed, happy day.